Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Khalil Herbert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. Throw right side, Dell has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. We're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running it again with Dobbins. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. When they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. That one connects. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Herbert's on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's Nix to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
All right.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one here. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Hey! 18. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He breaks the tackle. Busting through tacklers for a big gain. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Texans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play action with Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Oh, hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Oh, ready. 18. Okay.
From the 41. Forces one through jump to coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. And stop coming from Henry To'o. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Nick Snap to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First down, Broncos.
To throw, here's Nitz. Hits him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Next to throw again. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And his progress is solid for a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here we go.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
18.
Brown's going to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Running back, motioning right. One final shot before the half. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Left side now caught by Sutton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Giving this to Harvey. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stroud from the pistol. This is complete to Schultz. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up? Be ready. Be ready.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time left. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corralling. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nicks from the gun. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. And Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Here's 2nd and 5. Chased out to his right. Back to a familiar target. It's Sutton. Space on the right. He's got room. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
On the quick, right?
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, right.
On the ground again with Mixon. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Again, he hits the second level. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Forced out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
And the shotgun to give to Mixon. Has room down the left sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now within 1 score of the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Well, you can see he gets the ball and he sees a defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Doesn't make the connection.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing here, Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To give inside to Akers. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now a give to Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Running left is Mixon. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting up to pass. This is Sutton working the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to jump block. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Herbert on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Juke the defender. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
8 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Mixon. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. This is Mixon. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. Second and 3 now. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.